This is our official entry for the Discont 2025, and this story is titled A Dream or a Nightmare. A Dream or a Nightmare. Cleo Alvarez, a college freshman adhered to his family's water refilling business, secretly dreams of becoming a doctor and harbors a fascination with science and microorganisms, though forced to study business management. However, did not stop him from continuing to develop a weird fetish over experiments and science researches, especially those that involved microorganisms and plants. He often skips classes to explore and collect samples. One day, during one of these excursions, he enjoys himself but stumbles upon a strange caterpillar-like microorganism. Cleo's eyes locked onto the creature. He forgot all about his pain and exhaustion. He slowly set his tumbler down, trying not to startle the microorganism. His hands trembled with excitement as he reached for the microscope and sample container in his backpack. Could it be? He whispered to himself, his heart racing with anticipation. Could this be the find of a lifetime? With shaking hands, Cleo carefully collected a sample of the microorganism, his mind racing with possibilities. He couldn't believe his luck. After hours of searching, he had finally found something incredible. He brought it to his dorm and studied the microorganism. However, the microorganism begins to multiply rapidly. The next day, Cleo wakes to find his town descending into chaos. People are being mysteriously devoured from the inside, and a deadly epidemic has broken out. He realizes the microorganism might be the cause and blames himself for unleashing it. Overcome with guilt, he eventually attempts suicide. To his shock, Cleo wakes up in a hospital bed, surrounded by his worried family. His younger sister tells him he was merely found unconscious behind the campus with no sense of epidemic. Chen, can you tell me what had happened? He asked weakly with a hoarse voice. Chen looked at him with surprise, but she immediately gave an answer. You don't remember what had happened? Well, that's pretty weird, but I guess it makes sense. It might be because you had just woken up. She gave a start before adding. And about what had happened? Well, the guards said that they found you unconscious at the back of the campus. They said that you might have tried to skip classes again. The rest? We have no idea. The guards just called Mom and Dad to come over, she stated casually. Upon hearing this story, Cleo was left with countless questions on his mind. So, all this time, the parasite, the epidemic, the epic suicide, have it all been just a dream after all? Just a shard of his wide imagination that just seemed surreal. None of it actually happened. Realizing this fact, Cleo didn't know whether to laugh or cry. However, knowing that there's no single life that was gone because of him, he utterly felt relieved and happy. And he thought to himself that maybe, just maybe, that the weird dream is just a warning for him to not be so caught up with his dream. The end.